Hello student, today we are going to do May-June 2020 spreadsheet part. So your spreadsheet part belongs to task 3. Before starting the spreadsheet, what you have to do, you have to read the statement given by the examiner. So this is very important because examiner will mention here the decimal place and decimal place of currency value, even the currency symbol. So here, as you can check, all currency, here it is written all currency value must be dollar to do 0 decimal place. So you have to keep in your mind that all currency value will be dollar and 0 decimal place, and it will be better if you do this one at last of your after finishing your spreadsheet. Okay, and nextly what you have to check what is your main file of the spreadsheet. So here they gave only one file, open and examine the file 2032 summary.csv. so here what you have to do, you have to save it as a Excel workbook. This is the main file through which one you have to work with work your remaining part. You have to do your job with this file only. Okay, so you have to save this one as a Excel workbook. So before that, what you will do, you will check how the examiner is asking to save the file. So it is given the last part of this question, summary. It should be save this spreadsheet with the file name summary followed by your center number and then candidate number. So let me open that file. I made a duplicate copy of my data file here. So this is your Excel. So all that some data is not visible, so make block all thing, double click between two column, then save it as a Excel workbook. Save as, it should be summary underscore SA 139, center number and candidate number you can give your one, and it should be in Excel workbook. Save. After that, what you have to do, in the header, enter and center align the text. Center align the text. What text it should be? Edited by followed by space, your name and center number. So click on insert menu, click on header, then center align, edited by, right? So it should be edited by. You have to write edited by, then space, your name, comma, if you are from boys side, your center number for our school one, center number and candidate number will be, just give your candidate number. Now after that, what they are asking to do, edit in the footer, enter center align the text, edited on followed by space today's automated date and then space the text at followed by a space then automated time. That means you have to write edited on and then you have to give a space, then today's automated date and space at time. And before mentioning this one, you please check your system date, because if your system date is not correct, that time it will represent you wrong date. So if it is, if your system date is not correct, correct it and then you do your job. Okay, so but and according to my system date is okay. So what I will do, go to, I'll click go to footer, in the center align, it should be edited on space. So first for the followed by space today's automated date, current date, comma, space at space current time, then click outside. Done. Now next one, save this spreadsheet with the file. Oh, this one is already done. Next part of this question, now it is showing in two it is showing in two worksheets, so you can check this one into view, click outside, inside of the worksheet, view and normal. Now it will be visible properly. You can make it big also a little bit. Okay, now next one, format the spreadsheet look like this. This two row, first row is bigger than a normal row size, and this one, and what they are asking this, read the full question. Format the Marcel in row 1 contain the orange text, font size is 24 on a black background. Okay, so this font color should be orange and background color should be black, and it should be merged. If you observe, you can see A1 to G1 it is merged. Okay, now after that what you have to do, let me read the full question. The text in the cell should contrast with the background when printed in black and white. So here they hided something, like if your printer, through which printer you are printing, if your printer is black and white, that time if you put orange color, this one, it will come black. So in that case, what you will do, if your school printer is black and white, that time you have to give this font color should be white, otherwise there will be no difference between font color and background color. You will see everything is coming black. So here they mentioned that one, that's why they wrote all the text in the cell should contrast. That means there should be some difference between background and your text with the background when printed in black and white printer, black and white. Okay, let me read the next part of this question. Format the text in Marcel column B to be font size 0. So if you observe column B, some cell is merged, like B9 to B11, it is merged, and this font size 1, 2, 3 all should be 20. So let me do from the beginning. Let me if I see my spreadsheet, like worksheet, you will see that there is no except 2 columns. So what you have to do, you have to block 2 column and right click insert. Now 2 column is inserted. Now first row, 2 row is inserted, sorry, extremely sorry, 2 row is inserted. So in first row, if you check row number row number 1, A1 to G1, it is merged. So make row 1 bigger, and A1 to G1, it should be merge. So you have to go to home, merge and center, and then what you have to do, you have to write Elinor Beach Dive Resort. Okay, so it should be font size should be, according to the question paper, font size should be 24 point and sans serif, and check the font style also. So it should be sans serif, it will be 24 point, make it 24 point, and this font style is look like, if you see for Comic Sans MS, it is look like this. Make it bold, and background color should be black and font color should be white, because I am going to take the printout, we are going to take the printout in our school in black and white printer. So right click, format cell, font color should be white, fill color, background color should be black, then okay. Now next one of this question. Okay, done. Now if you observe this one, row number 3, all the text is bold, and here also text is bold, subtotal also bold, it is right align. Okay, now first let me do upper part. This one should be bold and some border line should be there. So make this one highest quarterly profit, block this one, it should be bold and right align, right? So it should be right align. Let's make it right align, it should be bold, and border should be all border, and this one also all border. Done. Now this part also should be bold, so make it bold, it should be center align, then this one should be merge. First let me do subtotal up to G1, block all subtotal, and there will be some extra line, that means border, all subtotal. Okay, now block this one, press Ctrl button, block this one, press Ctrl button, block this one, block this one, it should be Marcel. So what you have to do, you have to click on merge, word text, middle align, center align, and the font size should be 20 bold, sorry, 20 bold. Okay, now this one should be right align, so block all subtotal and annual total, it should be right align, even bold. Done. Now check your question paper, the remaining part is left. profit G1. Okay, done, everything done. Background color is white. We have to even month, under the month you see April, May, June, all are in center align, and this one numbers, all numbers in right align. Okay, now you block all the months, it should be center align, and there is extra border up to G, so block whole thing and then select here outside border. Done. Now from row number 2 you'll select the remaining part. This one background color should be white. Done. Now next one, in cell D12 use a function to calculate the total number of visitors. In cell D12 use a function to calculate a total number of visitors for April, May, June. And cell D12 here, total number of visitors for April, May, June, so equal to sum, first bracket, block all the things, close the bracket. Okay, now this is the thing. And next one, in E12 use a function to calculate income for the April, May, June. Then F12 function calculate the total expenditure. So they are asking for expenditure, even income for total. So what you can do, you can apply the formula up to this. Okay, next one, replicate the formula entered in step 15 to 17 to calculate the subtotal for all other quarters. Okay, so all other quarters you have to find out the visitors, subtotal of visitors on income and expenditure. So what you can do, you can copy this one, copy the formula and paste it here. Same way you can paste it here, same way you can paste it here also. Done. Now just one time you check whether it is correct or wrong. Yes, value is correct. If you add this one, it is correct, right? Skip button. Now next one, what they are asking, calculate the profit for each month and each quarter. So profit for each month and each quarter, so you have to find out the profit equal. So profit they mention here, how to find out the profit equal to income minus expenditure. So equal to income is this one and minus expenditure this one. Enter. Apply the formula in the remaining cell. Now increase this size. This is 3 value. Done. Now next one, calculate in appropriate cell the total number of visitors, the total income, the total expenditure and total profit for this year. Total number of visitors, total income, total expenditure and profit. So what you have to do, you have to find out total visitors. Calculate the appropriate cell, the total number of visitors, the total number of income, total number of expenditure. Total number of visitors equal to sum, you have to write sum, you have to add all visitors. So by pressing Ctrl button you can select all visitors subtotals, total number of visitors, close the bracket, it will be enter. And total number of expenditure you can write equal to sum. They're asking total number of, let me check, total number of visitor, total number of income, total number of expenditure. So total number of income, so you can sum, first bracket, so all subtotal income 4, close the bracket. Done. Now total number of expenditure equal to sum, first bracket, it should be this one, Control button, this one, this one, and this one, close the bracket, and you'll see profit will come automatically. Now done. Next one, format the cell G9 to have a red background with the text, white text only if the values in the cell is negative. Values in the cell negative means it should be less than 0, right? Okay, apply the formatting in formatting to the cell B3 to B6 and all other cell containing numeric value in column G. So you have to apply the format B3 to B6 and all other cells after from G9 to last one. Okay, so first you have to click G9 because they mention here you have to apply this condition: format the cell G9 have a red background with white text only if the value cell is negative, and you have to apply in two sides, here also and B3 to B6. So first what you have to do, you have to go to home, conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, less than, it should be 0, and here you have to click custom format, font color should be white, right, and fill color should be red. Okay, then press OK, and then OK. Now you'll see here one thing is written, format painter. You have to double click here. Now you see your icon is changed. Now you block those areas where they're asking to apply. Sorry, block this one. I think I made a mistake in my conditional formatting. Go to home, conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, less than, it should be 0, and it should be custom format, color should be red, font color should be white. Okay, done. Double click here, block this part, press Ctrl button, block remaining part. Now you see, actually I did not press Ctrl button earlier time. Okay, press escape. Now you see all negative value is white color and background color is red. Now next part of this question, what they are asking, place in your evidence document screenshot to show how you apply the formatting in G9. For that one you have to go to conditional formatting. First you have to keep your cursor pointer over G9, then conditional formatting, then manage rule, and you have to take this screenshot. Okay, understood? Okay, done. Close. Now what they're asking, in cell B3 use a function to display the highest profit of any quarter. Highest profit of any quarter. So highest profit of quarter, so what you have to write down, equal to max, first bracket, you have to select all the quarter profit, select, press Ctrl button, this one, and this one, close the bracket, press enter, and lowest profit equal to mean, first bracket, lowest profit will be, again you have to select this one, press Ctrl button, this one, all subtotal profit, close the bracket, done. Now this is your lowest profit, and it is as it is negative value, that's why it is showing red background and white font. Then average monthly profit, okay, equal to average close the bracket, start bracket, monthly profit, press Ctrl button, this one, press Ctrl button, this one, sorry, equal to average, first bracket, press Ctrl button, select all the month. They're asking monthly profit, not subtotal profit, so you will select all month value, yeah, 336, done. Okay, so if you check the formula, it will be look like this: G9, G10, G11, 12 is not there, 13, 14, 15, 16 is not 17, okay, 18, 19, 20, sorry, 17, 18, 19, 20 is not there, 21, 22, 23, correct. Now next one, average quarterly profit. So now here you have to write down equal to average, first bracket, quarterly profit, you have to select all quarter profit, like this one, press Ctrl button, and this one, then press enter. Now check the formula 12, 16, 20, 24. This is 12, 16, 20, 24. Done. Now I think you observed one thing, that then border line is removed after applying the formula. So what I have to do, I have to give this border again. So block this one, all borders, this one also, this one all borders, this one all border, done. And block this one, all border, done. Block this one, all border, done. All border, done. All border, done. Perfect. Okay, now next one, next part of this question. Format all the currency value in dollar with 0 decimal place. So now it's time to change the symbols. So block all the things, all should be currency value. So block all the things. It should be, right click here, format cell, number, currency, any kind of dollar symbol you can give, and 0 decimal place. Okay, done. Dollar symbol and 0 decimal place. Perfect. In cell C3, use a formula to display the number of cell C3, use a formula to display the number of quarter which made highest quarterly profit. Okay, so that means in cell C3 you have to write a formula and which will find out the highest number of which will check highest number of quarter and which will check the quarter number. Okay, that means this number, quarter number. So you have to find out, let me see the question again. In cell C3, use a formula to display the number of quarters which made the highest quarterly profit. Okay, so you have to find out the this one belongs to which quarter. Now you have to, what you have to do, as they are asking for comparing, that means we have to use if statement, and you have to compare this value with all subtotal value. If it is equal, that time it will show you that particular quarter number. It can be 1, it is basically 2, answer is basically 2. So let me write down the condition. Equal to if, first bracket, so highest profit is this one, if this one equal to first subtotal profit, comma, if it is first one equal first one, then 1, comma, if another condition, if it is not true, that time it will check for the next condition. If this one equal to this part, comma 2, comma, if this one equal to this part, comma 3. Okay, otherwise comma 4. If it is any of them is not true, that time it will be 4. You have to close 3 bracket. Done. So it is 2. Perfect. Now what they are asking, save your spreadsheet, print the spreadsheet showing the formula, make sure that it is landscape orientation, row and column heading and displayed, the content of all the cell are fully visible, can be easily fully visible and can be easily read. Okay, now first we have to go to formula, show formula, block whole thing, double click between 2 columns, then all the data will be visible, and it should be landscape orientation, page layout, it should be orientation, should be landscape. Okay, done. Now after that, what you have to do, in the row and column heading are displayed, the content of all the cell are fully visible, so row and column heading should be displayed. So for that you have to go click on print and page setup, then go to sheet, row and column heading. Okay, now row and column heading is visible, and make sure that your name, center number, carry number is given. Okay, any the contents of all the cell are fully visible and can be read easily. Okay, now after that you just need to print it, that's all. Okay, print the spreadsheet showing the value, make sure that printout print a single page, row and column heading are not displayed. Here they are asking row and column heading is not displayed, content of the cell fully visible. Now what you have to do, press escape and go to again formula, click show formula, unblock this one, then double click between two column. Now all the data is visible, so it should be what, print out on a single page wide. So file, print, it should be in single page. You can make it also big, and first make sure that row and column heading is not visible. Okay, now you can make it also big, then it will be visible properly. So 115% if you make, perfect. Can I make 20? Then it will be more big. Done. Perfect. Now you can print it, right? This is the thing they're asking for. Any other thing they're asking for? Let me check. Answer fully visible and can be easily read. Okay, content of these cells are fully visible and can be easily read. Done. Just you need to print it and submit. That's all. If you have any question about this question paper, you can ask me in my class. Thank you for watching.